Alright, this is now Fish Concept Entertainment, and of course, that Dr. Fish Television you do like this. But sometimes not just you call it Dr. Fish Television, you call it Fish Concept TV. My name is Dr. Fish. I call me the Pump Baby Master, one of Bayelsa, and I said the matter take me like this. The very first edition of Fish Concept TV, we do live on top of Brikari Limited, and we come to see your guy Pata one of Brikari Limited, Mr. Bright Ayebakari, to find out one or two things concerning this great company. Check and balance now the company now we do like this. We could go find out what's in the happen. Okay, consumer, like I've been telling you before, say I go deal with Mr. Bright Ayebakari, aka Brikari Limited, aka CEO. That is Ogak Patapata one of Brikari Limited. Like this now, me and him do like this, and of course we dey here to find out one or two things concerning this big, beautiful company, Brikari Limited. Good morning to you, Mr. Bright Ayebakari.
Yes, how are they?
Well, we dey fine, sir. We still say they smile well today. How your body?
We are fine. We dey okay. We dey chim.
Oga say we dey okay, say we dey chim. Oga na don't talk like a TV presenter too. But meanwhile, like I've been talking before, so we want to know one or two things concerning this company Brikari Limited. And now we go find out. So Oga Brikari, if you tell us one or two things concerning this wonderful company Brikari Limited, how come about Brikari Limited? Everything if you tell us about Brikari Limited.
Brikari Limited na company where the Nigerian government give them power to operate. That one we they call them registered company, a limited liability company. Our major things where the government say we could do na contract, and ordinarily for Bayelsa here now we would operate, and other places for Bayelsa here now we be the people where government give us contract to comot anything wey resemble dirty. So the work we dey do since 2014 till today, and to the glory of God, Brikari is doing well here. We get up to 707 workers wey we dey pay salary every month. Some of them they receive salary in 2 weeks, some they receive salary within the month. Like that, we get different category of workers. They do dredging, so many things. So the one place one a day now where our operational yard for Yenegoa, this yard one I see now for only refuse we they carry and pack for Yenegoa here. That's how it be.
Alright, and that's the voice of Mr. Bright Ayebakari, aka CEO Brikari Limited. Now don't get the matter be. Yeah, he talks this is a registered company where Nigeria don't give them power to take do so many things. And if you check and balance and I saw the matter take be. He said this now the base for Brikari Limited. He said the company they do so many things now contracts that they usually they collect. But for this particular one, and then they in charge of environmental inside the state by way of cleaning, making sure say Bayelsa state must clean. That is why you go see the vehicles where they go park dirty from one place to the other, and I think that usually they do for this particular base or site where we do like this. Meanwhile, he could talk something they gave it touch me where he said the company get about 700 and something staffs them, and all these staffs then they receive salary. He even talks to some they collect salary in 2 weeks, and some in 1 month, some even a day self that they collect, depending on the kind of work we they do for this wonderful company where they call Brikari Limited. But me, I'm going to find out one or two things. If like say this company where they see, because some will come, we take a look, we walk around. If like say they get so many departments them for this company. So Oga, if you tell us about the different departments and what you get for your company.
The number of workers will get plenty because we both said na departmental job they do here. We get people who they call linemen. Those linemen then are the ones when they see inside tippers where they go carry the dirty them from one receptacle to another receptacle. Now where would they keep the dirty for us to go carry. We both call it a receptacle. ordinarily wey we dey call am dustbin, big dustbin dem. Those boys wey dey go out to go do that we dey call them linemen. Then e get another group of workers wey dey the same that linemen but na different department dem dey. Those people na the fumigators. Those fumigators, their job na to make sure say before anybody touch the dirty, dem don carry chemical treat the dirty dem. Snake dey there say snake go run, fly dey there fly sef go comot. Anything wey go cause some kind sickness go comot. Na so those fumigators their work dey. And even if ant dey there sef, the chemical wey dem go put, ant go just die. Dem go put the chemical for some time, then we go go in and clear the refuse. After we don clear the refuse again, those fumigators go still treat the place with chemical again so that odor no go bad there. Na so e dey. Then another group of people wey dey inside that people wey dey carry the people wey dey waka about dey pack the dirty na drivers, truck drivers. Those one we dey call them, dem dey under transport. Those drivers dem dey do their own too. Then another department wey dey attached to those linemen na the line supervisors. Those ones na dem dey carry hillocks dey waka dey check whether dem dey do am well, whether those boys dey do am well. Then when we comot from line, we get another group wey dey wey be the dump security. The law dey for Bayelsa here say when dem don pack the dirty for the morning, nobody go drop dirty until 5 p.m. in the evening. Any dustbin wey go for town, you go see one boy wey wear one kind yellow vest or another colour. Those guys dem their work na to make sure say nobody drop anything again to come worry the place till 5 p.m. in the evening. Those one na be their work. Those guys we dey call them dump security. Na those guys dem dey under security department, but dem no dey inside the operational yard. Dem no dey the base. Na own na outside the base dem dey, but dem dey under security department. So now when we come back to the base, the yard itself, we dey call this place tech shop, technical workshop. Now inside here we get mechanic department. The mechanical department get different sections. We get the air mechanic, we get the auto mechanic, the auto electrician dem na dem be the auto mechanic. Anything wey be electrical problem inside the motor na dem dey do am. The air mechanic dem, this motor dem, this big trucks dem dey use air. Na air dem dey use brake, air na dem dey use clutch, all those things. So those air mechanics dem dey. Then we still get injector mechanics. Within the mechanics, injector mechanics dem dey. Those injector mechanics their work na to make sure say the injector no get problem, because that engine wey you see so, the engine get different sections dem. One of the sections, another engine wey dey inside that engine, they call am injector. So those mechanics dem, their own na only injector dem sabi, dem sef dey here. Then you come get another group of mechanics, they call them general mechanic. Those ones dem na the body of the engine dem sabi, dem no sabi anything pass there. Then when we comot within the mechanic section, we still get welders. For that mechanic department we get welders. Those welders get their own sections too. Those welders dem na there we get two group of welders here. We get the acetylene welders and the arc welders. Acetylene welders, we get acetylene welder. E get things wey arc welding weld e go spoil am, na acetylene welder go do am. Within the tech shop again, e get wetin people dey call motor boys. Na dem dey comot tire dey put tire. If tire get problem for road, hillocks go carry the tire wey dem wan carry go change, go there go do am. Inside that mechanic there again, we still get another group of mechanics. Their own we dey call them auto electrician. Na dem dey make sure say all the motor batteries dem dey in order. Now you comot from mechanics, we come enter communication. A inbuilt container for our repeaters and everything direct from Motorola. Inside there, all our repeater dem dey, we get UHF and VHF repeaters there. We get a mask we go mount all our antennas dem. From here we can communicate anywhere. Anything happen to any driver go call. Anything happen to the motor, him go call. Anything happen, him go call immediately. Dem go now send a rescue go there. Na be the work of the communication department. The main ten ance na dem dey make sure say inside the yard command no dey. And then they work oyibo dey call them janitors. Na then they clean toilets, they clean this, they clean that, maintaining departments. Na those people dey. Inside the main ten ance, another group of main ten ance dey. You see those net dem wey we dey cover, carry dey cover the dirty dem wey we don load am. Those people dey get people wey dey here wey their work na to weave the nets, maintain the nets. In case any net get command, dem go call them, dem do am. Then when we comot from main ten ance, we go to the storekeepers. Those people, the store department, na then they keep all the materials, both engine parts and other serviceable parts, everything na there they keep am. The store department. When we comot from there, we go come to the HSE. Yes, that one HSE na those one are the health group. That health group will get safety department. Inside the safety department, na there wey dem dey make sure say if somebody no dress well, dem go deal with am. If somebody wey dey motor no behave well, dem go deal with am. Those people na dey in charge of safety. Then inside that HSE we get the medical team. We have a clinic here and a lab. Any matter wey anything wey happen here, you no dey go outside, na here e dey end. We get a resident doctor and 3 nurses wey dey mount that clinic. Then we still get 3 women and a man wey dey mount the lab itself. We go around and we go see these things. Now any comma na here we dey find am out. We get the machine dem, find am out, we cure am. Na so e be. Even our staff pikin dem wey no well, dem go bring am come here, we go treat am, you go back.
Well, oga go cut you small. The thing na e dey sweet me for body because this is what oyibo man will say, this is amazing. You understand? Say amazing, meaning say the thing sweet about it dey surprising, it dey somehow, but for my own I go say, oh man, this is wonderful. And I saw the matter take be on top of Brikari Limited. So many departments with different functions, and of course you don show say all of them dey work differently. Now the only sweet me pass and wey touch me or this, you know, this HSE or HES, anyone just take her like that, but I know say na health and of course safety department. That one dey give me joy say they get a resident doctor by way of doctor with the permanent here dey work for them. Say none of their issue dey take go outside. Countryman. Even sometimes for government all this is no dey get some certain places where you go work, you no go see all these benefits them, which means all these people, so far you dey work for your family get the right to come do 1 or 2 treatments here for Brikari Limited. So but oga, if I go ask again, how come about all these things then?
Experience now we dey waka we dey see. We don work for that places too. And so we dey pray make we get the opportunity. Now say the opportunity never show well. If you show well, more go come up. We get most things to do, ideas dey. We want to bring in a recycling plant here. Within that recycling plant, we'll generate power to mount a small settlement around us, and even so many things there. Even now, I want to. Technically, I'm a technical person, so we know what to do. The only thing is that the opportunity. And ordinarily, I want to advise our people through this thing. Our people are not serious people. Some people will go make money finish, chop like who won't die tomorrow. The money you need, if we can raise, if we can get things like this, up to 4 companies like this in Bayelsa, at least you go help these our brothers the way they disturb people. Some of them don't like to do trouble, they won't just survive. And no way to survive now. One friend fit carry wakatele in the thief, they survive. Before you know it, don't become a big thief. But at least we will get establishment like this up to 4 or 5. We go fit manage 300 within 200-300 like that. At least you go help, and so make government look into these things. empower some people who are reasonable. For me, I'm only looking for opportunity to see how others will smile, because those ones that are working here, they are very, very comfortable. Because in 2 weeks, the least paid staff here in 2 weeks is 40,000 naira. The least paid person is a cleaner here is 40,000. And so drivers are paid 80, mechanics, some of them are 100, some 80, like that. And some of these staff, some of these boys say they go road, go park the thing they see in 2 weeks, 45, 50. Some of them are earning 70,000 in 2 weeks. Go and find out from them. And so we only advise that although they say person dey plan when he get the opportunity they misbehave, but we not dey like that. We need opportunities again, more of this one, so that we go direct some of these our brothers where they misbehave. To me, nobody is a bad person. Now the opportunity not there to be responsible. I made them be bad people.
Wow, the caption there be say nobody be bad person. Now because of the opportunity never come for them to stop to misbehave. That one mean say if you keep a young man or a young woman busy, you go stop many things wey they do, because your mind don dey focus to wetin wey they do. And today Mr. Bright Ayubakari, he don tell us one or two things concerning Brikari Limited, and of course he don tell us how people supposed to engage themselves, to work. If only him go fit employ 700 and something workers for im work, and we get other companies wey go fit take 300, they go pack a whole lot of criminal and bad and boys comot for our streets. So he dey advise both government, he dey advise both some rich men, dem say make just spend all the money wey you get for backyard, and make sure say you get something, employ people, make some people dey useful. So on top of this one, now here we go take match break on top of this wonderful day for Brikari Limited, and of course the oga patapata one Brikari Limited dey here. We go like to tell them a very special thank you, and I said matter take be so Fish Concept Entertainment on top Fish TV, we dey like that, so they take they do the thing. So Mr. Bright Ayubakari, we would like to say a very big thank you to you, and of course for you to honor us, to accept this wonderful interview, to know one or two things concerning Brikari Limited.
Sometimes good make on they come like this, so that we even they tell on us some kind things where people want to hear. Some way they know one year, so make others hear so that they go change.
Well, this is the Fish Concept TV, this is the Fish Concept Entertainment, and this is not Dr. Fish's Corner. I rest my case doing one of my fellow go like to talk. Now you have to say bye bye, we'll go check other things, we'll see you again another time. God bless you. But make no forget to follow us on top of our Instagram, and this thing you go at Dr. Fish Jumbo, that is at DR Fish Jumbo. Facebook Dr. Fish Jumbo. For our YouTube, you go apply for our screen. You go see the link there. From there, follow us anywhere, or you go check my Facebook or WhatsApp or anyone, you go see all of them. Follow us there, watch our programs there. You go enjoy them, because all of them they very educative. People will go school to go learn how to go school, because we go tell people a lot of things. That's what the matter take you. A woman go say, I rest my case. And a German go say, a very foul. God bless you.